In March of 2023, I ran over a man in my truck, and unfortunately, he did not survive. That moment shattered the illusion that I was actually in control of my life. But what happened after that changed everything. For nearly 10 years before that moment, I lived the same day over and over and over again. I'd wake up, drive to the office, chase the next quarterly goal, clock out, come home, eat dinner, go to sleep, and do the same thing day after day after day. Rinse and repeat. From the outside, it looked like success. Executive title, always getting promotions, making good money, living in the big house, in the gated community. But inside, I was stuck. Not in a rut, but more in a trance. I wasn't dreaming. I wasn't designing. I was just doing. And then March of 2023 happened. That moment shattered everything that I thought that I had in control. Grief, shame, bitterness. I spiraled for several months until I heard a single quote from Dr. Benjamin Hardy. He said, "Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you." I gotta be honest, at first I hated it. I felt selfish. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, how do you reframe that sort of trauma? And I couldn't shake it, but I eventually realized he was right. But it wasn't until I mentioned to him that I'm not really buying that statement. I'm really struggling to not feel selfish, that someone else had to lose their life in order for me to make a better version of my own life. It just didn't make a lot of sense. And then he said something that stuck with me to this day that changed everything. He said, "Clegg, we don't control the events. We only control how we respond to those events." And he told me to find a way to honor the victim by using that trauma to elevate my life. That conversation happened in the Charlotte airport on December 3rd, 2023, 9 months after I had the accident. And it was exactly what I needed at the right time. I got on the airplane like this burden was lifted. My wife was traveling with me, and I turned and looked at her and I said, "I'm deciding to start a new business. I'm gonna apply and do a TEDx talk, and I'm gonna write a book." And within weeks, I launched Leadership Squared. I applied and accepted to be on a TEDx stage, and I started writing my book later the following year. But here's what I've learned since that day. Growth is not a straight line. I've had some messed up days. It's not quarterly goals. It's not perfect routines. It's uncomfortable. It's messy. It's hard. And most of the time, you're doing it by yourself when other people don't even know what you're doing. And that's okay. It's kind of like a seed that gets buried in the frozen ground. It's still, it's unseen, but it's not stuck. That's just part of the process. Neuroscience calls it neuroplasticity, the ability to rewire our brains through conscious effort. Carol Dweck, she calls it the growth mindset, the belief that you're not fixed, that you're constantly becoming. Nassim Taleb calls it being anti-fragile, the idea that some things get stronger when stressed. That's what happens when you stop avoiding discomfort and start using it to your benefit. Psychologists call it post-traumatic growth. Not just bouncing back, but rising up and becoming stronger because of what happened. So if you feel like you're stuck right now, it's okay. Maybe you're just buried. And maybe like me, now's the time. But you don't need a tragic accident or that type of story to change your life. You need a decision and a direction. And you have to have a community that's gonna help you. It's gonna keep you accountable to become the future version of yourself. And that's why I created the Rapid Transformation Mentoring Group. We just moved it to be hosted on the school platform. It's a place for people who are just tired of coasting, tired of feeling stuck, wanting to achieve that extra fulfillment that's being missed. You don't know what's missing, but you know something is. But you're ready to do something different and start building some momentum to become that future version of yourself. And every week, I share tools, live coaching, and we provide the support that you need to grow, even when life makes you feel stuck. So if you're ready to stop reacting to life and start making life happen for you, join us on the school platform and let's build the future you together.